Libra, welcome to your September 2025 tarot reading. I'm Kate, I'm a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have a Libra partner, tune in. These messages may resonate for you as well. So, the first couple of cards, this is a super important message. Six of Swords reverse and the King of Water. I'm hearing don't backslide. Do not backslide this month. If there was an addiction, a goal, something that you wanted to be able to move beyond, some relationship that you were trying to get past, being able to move on in some capacity, I think that there's the potential for backsliding in September, and you need to be aware of it. And if you're feeling the call, if you're feeling the pull, I should say, if you're feeling the pull to like kind of regress in some way, King of Water, maybe it's time to reach out to a therapist. Maybe it's time to reach out to an accountability partner, a friend, a confidant, somebody that can help support you and get you through this moment of questioning, insecurity, whatever you might be experiencing. On the card, it says, open your heart and mind to those around you, trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Sometimes diving in to a situation that's charitable, helping out at some type of charitable organization, volunteering your time, etc. Like, what is that phrase about idle hands? Okay, so if you have free time and you're feeling the pull to backslide into something you said you weren't going to do anymore, fill that void with something that is going to be helpful to somebody else and not harmful to you. I hope that makes sense. Now, I've had a lot of reversals for these readings so far. We have the Hermit reverse, Six of Earth reverse, the Lovers reverse. I'm hearing potential, not confrontation or arguments necessarily, but potential disagreements between you and a partner, or you and a friend, you and somebody that you have a very close connection with. The Lovers card in reverse could potentially mean, maybe the energy feels a little bit off with that person. But the Lovers card also represents choices. So you could feel like maybe somebody's trying to make a choice for you. So maybe you feel like your independence or your voice isn't being, you're not feeling heard, or you're not feeling seen, something like that. The Hermit card, you could be coming out of a time where you really were keeping to yourself, and now maybe you're ready to share your thoughts, your feelings, your experience. Maybe you're wanting to share your wealth. If you have money to spare, maybe you're wanting to do something charitable with it. Now, you can be excessive with that. You don't want to overgive, especially if somebody doesn't value what you are giving up, if that makes sense. Because in order for you to give to somebody else, that means that you're giving that thing up, whether it's your time, money, resources, whatever it might be. Try not to overgive either, okay? So it's about maintaining a proper balance. In the guidebook, it says, it seems like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism. When you tell yourself you can't do whatever you set your mind to, that's what we refer to as negative self-talk, and it's extremely toxic. Just as we expect others to treat us with kindness, we also need to treat ourselves with kindness. A bird can't fly away if you never let it out of its cage. So I do feel like you are wanting to free yourself. You're wanting some type of freedom, okay? And I feel like there was a box or a mold that maybe somebody was trying to fit you into, and you're wanting to break out of that in some capacity. Now, you also have number 37, gray. Endings are inevitable. So, this could be the end of a friendship coming that feels like maybe it's overdue. Maybe you aren't seeing eye to eye. Maybe you have a lot more Maybe you disagree on a lot more than you agree on. Or maybe I'm hearing for some of you, there's some moral thoughts, opinions, and ideas that you can't overlook anymore. And so you're choosing to just say this person is no longer a match for me in my life, right? An energetic match. Anyway, endings are inevitable. It says, as humans, we tend to see things in black and white, forgetting to account for all the gray in between. There's someone in your life who's begun to fade away, or maybe they're gone altogether now. Don't fight it. Real relationships are not the same as fairy tales we know and love. There are no neat and tidy bows to tie things up at the end, leaving you satisfied. Acceptance isn't easy, but it's a thing you need to work toward. We create our own closure. So it definitely feels like there's a potential situation where you're not vibing with somebody anymore. And again, it could be a friend, maybe it could be a job, maybe it is your partner. Let's see if there's any other messages that Spirit has for you, ways that they're wanting you to move forward. 6 of Wands and the Devil card. There could be somebody who really does see you for the light that you are in this world. They recognize the battles that you've been through, the things that you've overcome with this 6 of Wands, and they're wanting to share. They're wanting to share something with you. I'm hearing the words tie the knot. So for some of you, it could be a proposal of some sort. Maybe not like a marriage proposal, but maybe it's a contract, tying you, binding you to someone else. And I feel like this is going to allow you to be more seen, to be more heard, validated, recognized. This is success and victory, public recognition. And this one is the chains that bind us, ties, contracts, agreements. It's also Capricorn energy. So it could have to do with some type of long-term goal that you've set for yourself. And now you're finally able to see some type of success there, or maybe an opportunity comes in where you're able to kind of bring this more to the material, to the physical realm, where maybe it had been just an idea floating around for a while. So I hope that this reading makes sense. If it did, please hit the like button and follow me for more videos like this, and feel free to comment anything that was resonating for you. And if you're looking for a personal reading for you and your life specifically, you can book that on my website, theenchantedpalette.com.